Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Starting off with some company news, shareholders of 138 Student Living Jamaica are to vote on whether the company should do an additional public offer APO. 138's board of directors passed a few resolutions at a meeting this week, which will be put to investors at a specially convened extraordinary general meeting. Shareholders will consider moving the company's authorized share capital from 480.5 million ordinary shares and 94.5 million cumulative redeemable preference shares. Now, if shareholders agree, the company will be able to have unlimited authorized share capital. 138 would also like to issue up to 775 million new ordinary shares by way of an APO. Now, the company says GK Capital Management has been consulted on the matter. To the foreign currency market now, the US dollar is being sold for an average $155.05. $115.77 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average selling rate for the pound is $189.11, while the euro is going for an average $168.03. Meanwhile, the JSE index gained 302 points today, while the junior market index gained 22 points. Among the winners were Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica, Proven Group, Stationery and Office Supplies Limited, the Limner and Bards, The Lab, and Signal Investments US dollar shares. Now on the losing side, trading today were Stanley Motor, G West Corporation, Kingston Wharves Limited, Caribbean Assurance Brokers CAB, and Lasco Financial Services. Now to our special feature. Last week we started the topic balancing love and money, and of course it's the month of Valentine's. Now we highlighted how you can get financially prepared on the road to marriage. This evening, Cody and Barrett explores ways to overcome financial challenges in a marriage.
Financial stress in a marriage can lead to more than arguments. It can end the marriage, a threat that couples financial coaches Jermaine and Renee McDonald faced. Their advice is to not play the blame game.
Remember that you're a team. So sometimes when persons get stressed, they lash out at the persons closest to them, or they blame the other person in the marriage. It's your fault, you did this, you did that, and that's why we're here. And it's not to say that person's actions shouldn't have consequences or that their actions wouldn't have impacted where you are today, but remember that when you are husband and wife, you are a team.
And as soon as financial issues begin, it's time to track spending. They started making some changes in their spending habits because of high debt.
We were in $2 million debt, and we tried to take the steps to clear that debt. But what we found is that when we added investing to that, because we were able to now realize some savings, we added investment to it, and it just really changed things for us. We had extra money. We could make other investments. We were able to buy an investment property. We were able to expand, go on trips that we weren't able to take before, do things we weren't able to do before.
According to the financial coaches, agreeing on goals together can also help.
Yeah. So we agree that it's important each year to go on a nice vacation. So that's a goal that we share. So we figure out now, okay, one person is a saver, one person is to live in the now. How can you live in the now and still get to that goal of going on a nice vacation?
And if all efforts are still not working, seek help and get a financial advisor. Cody and Barrett, TVJ News.
And that's where we leave things for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.